Answering some of the most commonly asked questions on procurement from the web. Hi, I'm Callum from Telso Procurement, and I'm here to speak to you today on behalf of procurementexpress.com. And today's question is, what is the difference between a product procurement and a service procurement? So there are three important differences between a product and a service procurement. The first is that of intangibility. And that is to say that with a product, you can hold it, you can look at it, you can assess the quality of it. And normally products are batch produced. So if you look at one particular product in a batch, you can take it for granted that the rest of the batch are of the same quality. On the other hand, with a service, you can't touch a service, you can't hold a service, and therefore potentially it means that it's a lot difficult to verify its quality. So from a procurement perspective, what that means is that we need to be a lot more articulate in what we expect a service to deliver. So what that means is when we are doing a service procurement, we would articulate exactly what we expect from the service. How clean is clean, for example? Clean could mean emptying out the bins, wiping the tables, wiping the windows, sweeping the floor. We need to be specific about that because different suppliers could take different interpretations about what clean is, and therefore by specifying what we expect from a service, we reduce the risk of any differences in quality. The second big difference is that of ownership. Generally, with products that we buy, we own the products, and that invariably means we can use the product when we want, how we want, and there are no restrictions around our usage of that product. With a service, on the other hand, you cannot separate the provider of the service from the service itself, and ultimately we do not own the service. And therefore, it's very important when we are writing our specifications to articulate when we want the service to be held, where we want the service to be held, because with a service, you can't store a service. So if the service arrives at the wrong time, for example, a training course that you have planned, and therefore you potentially lose the effectiveness of the service. So in the specification, it's very important that we articulate what time we expect the service to be delivered and where we expect it to be delivered as well. And the third difference between a product and a service procurement is that of variability. And that is to say, with a service, the level of service can change from service delivery to service delivery. And therefore, there's a greater need to carry out more regular spot checks to ensure that the quality levels are kept to the required standard. If you have any questions on procurement, please go to procurementexpress.com/training, where you'll find a free Procurement Essentials training course.